I could have 18, 30, 40, 50 women pregnant at the same time. As a female, you can only be pregnant by one man at a time. And further, it benefits you as a woman to stick to that man because the more you get pregnant, the more your value declines. Stretch marks, losing the vaginal elasticity, and all.
Good morning and welcome back. I hope you are having a beautiful morning today. I trust. Yes, I'm just going to get into this topic. I came across this backwardness on YouTube on Fit and Fresh from another source. It's not like I actually went to their page to watch it, because I wouldn't dare do that nonsense, you know. But what amazes me is that, and why I obviously decided to touch up on the topic, is the fact that there was a black man. Obviously they invited someone to come and talk trash, and it's always the black man. So he went on that show talking about how, as a man, they can pregnate 30 to 50 women at a time. And then they went ahead to say that, unlike women, we can only be pregnated once. We can only be pregnated once, and we have to wait for 9 months before we give birth to that child. That for them, they can go ahead and pregnate 30 to 50 women in one go. And then they went further to talk about shaming women, that once they have children, their value depreciates. Let me laugh there for a minute. Oh, that's so funny. The first time I watched it, I laughed when I heard that part. Oh, heaven help us. Okay, back to the topic. That when a woman has children, her value depreciates. And that's because, according to the gynecologist, who doesn't have sense, he said that's because their vagina elasticity becomes loose. And that is what men are attracted to. So once women have given birth, their value then depreciates. And I'm thinking, is this a topic a group of men should go and sit on a panel to talk about? Is this where we are at as Black community? And is it where we are supposed to be heading to? And how is this message, who is this message supposed to benefit? Who is it geared towards? What light is it going to shine on our collapsed Black community? What light for this group of men to go and sit down and start talking about this backwardness and rubbish? It is not funny. This group of men are not funny. They are not funny in America. They are not funny in Africa. The group of men who have this mindset, who think, oh yes, I'm a man, I can pregnate 50 to 60 women at the same time. This mindset is the reason why we see all these useless, heartless children and men being born into our society. Yes, this mindset is the reason why we see abused children, neglected children, and then children who come and claim that they had toxic, narcissist mothers. It's this mindset, because these men think they can just go and drop their assets inside of a woman. I call it assets because that is what majority of black men have to offer a black woman and children, is to procreate with you. So that's the wealth they give to you as a black woman. That's the building they build for you as a black woman. That's the protection. That's the provision. I think that is what this is how they think they are providing and protecting and building, by going from different woman or the other to drop their assets, their sperm in there, because they don't care. It's the woman's business. She can choose to have this baby. She can choose to go and abort it. She's going to be the one to obviously go through the hurt, through the pain, through the stress, the discomfort, you name it. These men don't care. And this is why I don't understand why they now turn out and blame the black woman and say the black woman should have chosen better, the black woman should have known better. Yes? In as much as I want to blame black women for this breeding, I mean, they call black women breeders now. In as much as I want to blame the black women, the whole blame, I still lay the whole blame on these black men. And the fact that they are not held accountable, it's really, really disturbing. And it should show black women that they need to buckle up. They need to buckle up, whether it's considering the man they are going to have their children, whether it's marriage, whether it's girlfriend and boyfriend relationship. You need to buckle up in it. This is not an era where you are becoming breeders for men who you know already have children, men who you know that you are going to have to babysit and mother. You go ahead and have children for such men. Men these days, they are heartless. They are heartless and don't care. And men like this prove it to me. The fact that other men sit there and actually watch these men and think that this message is correct, is right, is scary to me. It's a reason why I would have to stay out of their dating pool or whatever they call it. These men go ahead and call women who choose to stay alone, who choose to be alone. They call them, oh, they will die alone. And then they go and say, no wonder other race of men don't want you. As if it's our own fault. As if all this nonsense they are sending out there is our own fault. As if when they plan to just go and sleep with a woman and pregnate a woman and leave their assets and child inside that woman, as if it's our fault. Shouldn't a man who knows is not capable of looking after himself, is not capable of looking after the children he has given birth to before, shouldn't that man know that he shouldn't even bring any other thing into this world? And whenever he's going to meet with a woman, he should make sure he condoms it. Or don't bother at all sleeping with women. But no, because men like this forget that their action has consequences for these children they are bringing into this world. These men probably think it's a badge of honor that it's God gift to them to be able to distribute their sperm in senseless women like them. And some are not senseless women. They are just women who have been lied to and deceived.